So, with the rise of TikTok apostles and YouTube teachers and so many people in this world claiming to be apostles and teachers of God, and people claiming to be called by God, I just wonder, those who are not genuine, if they know what they're getting into. Because I just came across this verse. This is Paul talking to the Corinthians in First Corinthians, and it says, "For I think that God has displayed us, the apostles, last as men condemned to death. For we have been made a spectacle to the world, both to angels and to men. We are fools for Christ's sake, but you are wise in Christ. We are weak, but you are strong. We are distinguished, but we are dishonored. To the present hour, we both hunger and thirst, and we are poorly clothed and beaten and homeless, and we labor, working with our hands, being reviled. We bless, being persecuted. We endure, being defamed. We entreat. We have been made as the filth of the world, the offscouring of all things until now." So Paul is giving us an honest overview of apostleship. And all of this came with it. Like, this is all the suffering, all the persecution, all the stress that he has endured because he was an apostle. And it's just important to know that, like, a lot of people, sometimes they claim to be apostles and things like that, but do they really know what they're getting into? And I really just love how Paul, this is how Paul introduced himself in 1 Corinthians chapter 1. He said, "Paul, called to be an apostle of Jesus Christ through the will of God." So Paul was called. He was called to be an apostle. He was called by Jesus Christ to be an apostle for Jesus Christ by the will of God. And we see that, like, there's a reason why there's a calling needed, because he has to endure being hungry, being thirsty, being poorly clothed. He had to endure being beaten, being homeless. He had to endure being persecuted, being defamed. He had to endure being the filth of the world, the offscouring of all things to come. He had to endure all that so that the message of the gospel, so that the ministry of Jesus Christ can be pursued, can be spread. So it's important for us to know that, like, apostleship is not something you give yourself as a title, like, "Oh, I'm an apostle." It is a calling, because these are the outcomes of apostleship. This was taken from 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9 to 13. God bless you all.